Hi all, in last video it was an introduction about VB. Those who missed to watch it, I have given the link in comment box. So here is the continuation of it. So Visual Basic is a user-friendly programming language to develop GUI window applications. Visual Basic is an event-driven programming language first released by Microsoft in 1991. Here are the different versions of Visual Basic. Version 1.0 which is released in 1991, version 2.0 which is released in 1992 and all. Here we are discussing about the version 6.0 which is released in 1998 and Visual Basic 2010 is the latest version which released in April 2010. Here is a summary about Visual Basic. VB is based on BASIC. As we discussed earlier, Visual Basic evolved from the earlier DOS version called BASIC. BASIC stands for Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. Next, Visual Basic is a RAD language, that is Rapid Application Development. That is developing a software through the use of pre-programmed tools or wizards. Next, VB is an event-driven language. That means it's a programming paradigm in which the flow of the program is determined by events such as user actions, sensor outputs, or messages from the operating systems or other programs. Then VB is an object-oriented language. It supports the OOP concept. Then VB comes in different versions and editions. The important terms you have to understand in VB is form, control, method, event, attribute, IDE, RID and OOP. He is Alan Cooper, who is the developer of Visual Basic. Let us recall the history of Visual Basic. The first version of Visual Basic is VB 1.0 was announced in the year 1991. The creation of user interface through a drag or drop design was inspired a beta generator that was developed by Alan Cooper at Tripod, which was Cooper's company. In Visual Basic, visual means a method used to create GUI applications, that is graphical user interface. Then basic, that is beginner's all-purpose symbolic instruction code developed by John Kemi. So VB evolved from the basic language which is developed by Microsoft in 1990s. Now we can continue from our last video. Next topic is VBA IDE, that is Visual Basic Integrated Development Environment. Here are the parts of VBA IDE. The Visual Basic Integrated Development Environment consists of menu bar, toolbar, toolbox, form, project explorer, properties window, etc. First one is menu bar. It contains the various menus with the commands used for developing VB application. Next is toolbar. It contains the most frequently used tools required to create and run forms and code in the VB environment. Project Explorer. It displays the various worksheets, modules and forms created in the current Excel project. Toolbox. It contains a set of controls used to design the form in VB. Next is Properties window. It is used to display and edit the various characters of selected object and their values. Form layout window. The form is the primary building block of a Visual Basic application. The control and the codes related to the form are created in the form layout window. Next is adding a new form. We can add multiple forms in a VB project. We can add a new form in three ways in VBA. First one is click on the Insert User Form tool in the toolbar. Second method is click on Insert menu in the menu bar and select User Form option. And third method is right click on the project name in the Project Explorer and click on the Insert Command option from the menu. Then select User Form option from the submenu. These are the three ways to open or to add a new form in VBA. Next is running a form. Once we design and create the form, we need to execute or run the form. So, we can run the form in VBA in three ways. First method is click on Run menu in the menu bar and select Run Sub or User Form option from the menu. And second method is press the function key F5 in the keyboard. And the third method is click on Run Sub or User Form tool in the toolbar. Next is how to save the VB form. Each form in a VB project can be exported and saved as a separate file with the extension .frm. We can export the form in three ways in VBA. First method is right click on the form name in the Project Explorer and click on the Export File option. Second method is click on the File menu in the menu bar and select Export option. And the third method is press the shortcut key Ctrl plus M in the keyboard. Then choose the folder and enter the file name in the Export File dialog box and click the Save button. The form will be saved with the extension .frm. Let us take a quick look at the controls available in the toolbox in VBA. First one is Select Objects. It is used to select and move the object on the VB form. Second one is Label. It is used to display the text and numeric data in a form. Next is Text Box. It is a standard control for accepting input from the user as well as to display the output. Next, Combo Box. It is used to display a drop-down list and to select the items from the list. List Box. It is used to display list of items and to select the items from the list. Next, Checkbox. It is used to choose one or more options displayed in the form. Next is Option button. It is used to choose only one option from the available options. Next is Toggle button. It shows the selection state of control. The default event of a toggle button is click event and the default property of a toggle button is value property. So, if the user select the toggle button, the current setting is true. Otherwise, it becomes false. Next is frame. It is used to functionally divide the form by logically grouping the controls placed in the form. We can group similar controls such as checkbox or option button choices. Next is command box. It is one of the most important controls in VB toolbox and is used to execute the commands in the program. Next is tab strip. It is used to display the multiple pages as tabs in the same window in a VB form. Next is multi-page. It is used to present multiple screens of related information as a single set. Next, scroll bar. It is used to add scroll bar at the VB form. Spin button. It is used to increment and decrement the numerical values and also to update the values of other controls in the form. Next is image. It is used to add a picture in the VB form. Rough edit. It is used to select a range of cells in Excel and to use the properties to control the selected text. Events. What is an event? Visual Basic is an event-driven programming language. An event is an action initiated either by the user, that is, clicking on command button or selecting an option button, or by the code. Next, event procedure is a sub-procedure written for a control and is executed automatically when an event occurs. Sub-procedures are always enclosed within the sub and end sub statements. These end procedures are written in the code window in VB. Next is code window. Code window is used to write, display and edit Visual Basic code. Code window consists of two main parts, object box and procedure box. First one, object box. It displays the name of the selected form or control. It contains a list of all the objects associated with the form. Procedure box or event box lists all the events for the form or the control selected in the object box. When we select an event from the event box, the procedure associated with the selected event is displayed in the code window. We can open the code window for the forms or for a specific control. Next is how to open the code window for a form. The first step is right-click on the form in the Project Explorer. Then select the View Code option from the menu. Step 2. Select the form name in the Project Explorer. Then click on the View menu in the menu bar. And select the code option from the menu or press the function key F7. Next is how to open the code window for a control. Step 1. Double-click on the control. Step 2. Select the control on the form layout window. Step 3. Click on the view menu in the menu bar and select the code option from the menu, or you can press function key F7. Next one important term is form. Form is a primary building block of Visual Basic application. In the VBA IDE, the default form added when we insert a user form is user form 1. When we double-click on the form name in the Project Explorer, the form will be displayed in the form layout window, and the properties window will display the characters of the form and their values. We can change the name, width, height and background color, border color, etc. of the form by editing the values in the properties window. Let us see how to change the background color of the form. We can change the background color of the form in two ways, design mode or runtime mode. The background color, the back color property of the form is used to change the background color. To change the background color in the design mode, the first step is go to the back color property of the form in the properties window. Step 2, click on the color box in the value column and select palette tab. Step 3, click on the color you want and background color of the form which change in the form layout window. We can change the background color of the form in runtime in many ways, that is using RGB function, using QBC function and using color code.